Right. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's just take a couple of minutes to bring our um, body and minds into the present moment. It's easier to start with the body often. So the weight of the body against the chair or the cushion or whatever it is that's supporting you. And recognizing through this the connection with the ground, the earth, the building within which you're sat, and recognizing that we all have that support, and it's something we share. Actually, it doesn't matter where we are in the UK or Europe. Joining this group, we all share that connection with the earth. We're earthbound beings most of the time, anyway. So it's a tremendous resource. It's the earth and the ground when we're feeling a bit overwhelmed or maybe a bit lost, whether that's when we're meditating or in a worldly sense when we're sort of out and about. Can be so useful just to spend a few moments recognizing contact with the earth. And then taking a little time with our posture. So as a bridge between what we've been doing and then looking at our posture, we can imaginatively take a line from the bottom of our spine all the way down to the center of the earth. And again, we connect there. We connect it through the earth, but we connect at the center of the earth. And then imaginatively running our awareness of this line, this thread, all the way back into our bodies. And then gently in our own times, there's no rush, just working up the spine. Think if you can straighten your posture a little, maybe, but it's not a prescription. Whether you feel comfortable with this at this moment. Posture can sometimes seem easier on a bright day, but it's good to remember the habits for other times. Maybe if there are areas of tension or discomfort or even pain in your spine, just imaginatively prising the vertebrae apart at that point, seeing if that helps. And when we reach the shoulders, just checking that these are even, especially if it's cold, there's a temptation to hunch forward. So just being aware of that temptation and avoiding it if possible. The head resting evenly on the shoulders, the eyes as you wish, and then the hands and arms symmetrical, either in the traditional meditation posture or maybe um, palms down on your thighs. As long as you're balanced, that's the main thing. And also seeing if you can keep some room between the arms and the torso as well. Again, that's a good habit to get into. Naturally stay upright, but on a more energetic level, it seems to allow the energies to flow better. So hopefully that feels comfortable and stable. Obviously, we can make any adjustments throughout the session that we need to. Sometimes actually that's enough as a preparation, but um, other times it's really good to balance out that groundedness, that connection with the earth, that stability, security, something that feels a bit more open and creative. So to do this, we can take our mind's eye um, above the crown of our head, through the ceiling of the building we're in, through the roof. And for those of you lucky enough to have just bright open sunlight just out into the sky above, but if you've got cloud cover, just taking your mind's eye further up through the cloud cover into the transparency and clarity above the cover. So the quality of mind as we do this probably changes a little. This is open, transparent, clear, lack of obstruction. We could view it as potential in a way. That's one way of viewing it. It's just space. And then we can do things or be things or think things. So the feeling tone we can get from these two uh, experiences of connection with the earth and connection with the sky is different, very different. And we're placed somewhere in the middle, the conduit between the two in the middle. And sometimes in our practice, we may favor one end of the line, if you like, and sometimes we may favor another. And of course, it depends on the meditation and the practice we're doing as well. But they're both very natural states in terms of our connection with the earth through gravity and our connection with the sky. Well, it's analogous, people say, or they say, to the actual nature of our mind. Our mind actually naturally, before we clutter it up with things, is open and transparent, yeah, and unobstructed. And sometimes we can get a sense of that. So just allowing ourselves the luxury, if you like, the time just to rest within whatever we've created the last 10 minutes for ourselves. It'll be different for each of us. I'm not going to tell you what you're feeling, but just resting within that experience, just for a couple of minutes. I won't say anything else for a short while. And then when we're ready, there's no rush. Just take a short break, just for a stretch, maybe. Um, just see if you can keep your attention within the room. Don't let it wander. So when we're ready, again, no rush. It's re-establishing our posture, maybe slightly different to how it was 15 minutes ago. That's fine. Just keeping those general principles in mind that we established during the first practice. So the practice we're going to do here is highly imaginative, so involves visualization. And it's natural enough to question this occasionally during the practice, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine to critique it and think, is this, how real is this, for want of a better expression? Um, so all I'd suggest is if those thoughts arise, just you can do it later. So you've made the effort to be here, so sort of makes sense to give whatever we're doing your best shot. And if you want to reflect on it afterwards and think, that's well, I'd encourage that actually. It's a really good thing to do. So we're going to be working with light. And that seems very appropriate. I hadn't really thought about it, but most of you seem to be bathed in light. So that's seems fortunate. So this visualization involves using the breath. Far away from most of the other things we do in the group. And I'd like you to bring to mind any mistakes you feel you may have made recently. Anything where, to coin the current parlance, you weren't the best you. Maybe you got angry, envious, competitive, proud. Well, we all go on. And I'll leave it to you to how deep you wish to delve into this. You may just wish to remain on the surface with fairly minor things, or you may wish to go deeper. There's situations where a bit more loaded. So I'll leave that up to you. Just taking care of yourself on it. And what I'd invite you to do is on the out breath, send all those mistakes, um, unskillful behavior, um, distorted conceptions, which is a technical phrase, wrong assumptions, like all your negative energy, if you wouldn't wish to think that widely, sorry, send it out, just out into the ether. So you can send it through your nostrils or through the crown of your head or through your mouth, or all three actually. As you do so, try to keep the breathing, gentle and natural. You don't need to force the out breath in any way. The work should be in relation to the work should be psychological as opposed to physical. can be very helpful to visualize these negativities in the form of a black smoke or tar. So working with that, if that's helpful. So just keep it natural and gentle. And be confident that negative energy, the black tar, the smoke that you're breathing out does disappear completely once it's out in the open. And also feel confidence internally, if you like, that you're doing this is making a difference. You are shifting things out. You are getting rid of negative energy and difficulties and challenges. And then, in addition to breathing out negative energy on the out breath, we can visualize all the light that's around us. Actually, some of you don't need to visualize. I can see that it is all around, entering our body in breath. So you can imagine all this light as a sphere, if you like, above the crown of your head. You breathe in, you can take it in through the crown or your nostrils or through your mouth. The important thing is to fill yourself with this white light energy. And to combine the white light energy on the in-breath with expelling the um, black heavy negative energy on the out breath. So if it helps, you can visualize this white light energy as being all your positive potential, all the generous, kind, patient, giving, sharing, collegiate things you've done recently. And getting a sense that this white light energy is spreading to every part of your body, to the crown of your head, tips of your fingers, down to your toes, and is integrating on a molecular and even atomic, subatomic level within your body. Or if you can just go with the practice, you can leave some questions later if you wish. As the practice progresses, your body becomes cleaner and clearer, lighter, as clean and clear as crystal. Just recognizing, even if the practice isn't going quite as you would wish, just sense of that clarity. Still so positive and beneficial. any distractions or interruptions that arise. Just visualize these as negative energy, as black smoke, things to be exhaled. And if it feels comfortable, you can visualize yourself just a body of light. And then gradually in your own time, again, no rush, just relaxing the um, visualization, bringing the attention back into the whole room, opening the eyes if they've been closed, just letting um, some of the light in, taking a stretch, and just being gentle with yourself. Well, always be gentle, particularly gentle for the next minute or so.